Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you about conversation between two people, the woman and the man. The man suggested handing him that fact, and he meant the one from the London office. The woman replied to him. She didn't see it around there anywhere, and she wanted to know where he put it. The man replied to her he had left it right there on her desk. The woman commented there was a pile of invoices there, and it could be got mixed in with them. Number two, the man wanted to know if the woman had noticed any changes around there lately. The woman commented they had hired that new cleaning crew. The man agreed with her, and he thought that place looked better because the window wasn't dirty and the washroom was much nicer than. The woman was surprised by that, uh, and she said she hadn't really noticed much different at all. Number three, the man said to the woman he would like to come down and tour the manufacturing facility sometime the week after if it was convenient. The woman agreed with him. Um, she said she would be happy to show him the assembly area and the new storage facility. The man suggested checking out the cargo bay. The woman agreed with him. She said they had been having some problems with distributions lately. They could really use his input. Number four, the man said to the woman he heard that company dinner had been moved up to the 5th on February. The woman commented there will be convention at the hotel on the 12th, so they had got bumped. The man commented that was the convenience, and he had been planning to go and see his sister on that day. The woman said she had an appointment at the hair salon, and she had to change then. The woman said hello to the man, and she said she was passing by Vancouver that weekend. She wanted to catch up on old times, and she wanted to know if the man were free that weekend. The man replied to her he was going to be at his mom's house that weekend, but he would be back in town by Monday afternoon, and he suggested meeting on Tuesday. He would be exhausted from the drive. The woman said he wasn't sure, and he was leaving Tuesday afternoon, so he would be packing, and she suggested meeting at the airport. The man replied to her he would leave his mom's Sunday night and should drive Monday early morning. He needed to get a few hours of sleep, and he suggested going out around Monday afternoon. He wished he had told him uh, he she she had been coming a little earlier, and she would have been more prepared. The man suggested holding the door open for him. The woman agreed with him, and she wanted to know where the man was going with all those books, because they looked heavy. The man replied to her he had to take on these old files up to the storage rooms on the 7th floor. The woman agreed with him, and she said that must be why they had been putting on those new cabinets up there the day. The man wanted to know where they should meet up that afternoon, and if in the lobby or out in the parking lot. The woman suggested meeting at the car because the hotel would be packed. The man disputed with her because most of the tourists was out at that time. The woman disputed with him. She said they were waiting in the conference hall, and all the guests would be arriving then. The man commented the woman was late with that article, and he wanted to know if the woman had finished it yet. The woman disputed with him. She said it was due first thing the day after, and so she might have to pull an all-nighter. The man suggested talking to the editor, and he said he could be willing to give her an extension. The woman said she couldn't because that PC had to run in the next month. That is number 9. The man said hello to the woman, and he suggested renting a pair of skates there. The woman agreed with him, but she said uh, they they had been only open for another 20 minutes. The man was surprised by that, but he thought the ring closed after, because the last time he had been there, it had been open until 9. The woman explained to him that was only in the summertime, and in the winter they closed early. Number 10. The man commented it was such a beautiful day, and he would like to get out and go for a walk. He wanted to know if there was any good parks around there. The woman disputed with him, but she said the Monterey Avenue was lined with trees, and she suggested going there. The man agreed with her, and he wanted to know if Monterey Avenue was just off Baker Street. The woman agreed with him, and she said the quickest way there was over the Yates Bridge. Thank you for listening.